In 2017, Sightsavers received funding from Irish Aid for a 6-year capacity building programme of their partners, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Liberia and Senegal. The aim was to improve partners' capacity to deliver Irish Aid funded projects. Those best positioned to explore and convey what the project has meant are the people who participated in the activities themselves. They have first-hand experience of the outcomes and are best placed to determine the relevance and value of these outcomes in their specific contexts. This is why we chose the most significant change approach. This video was created in November 2021 with the Inclusive Education Project partners in Maroua. Hello, my name is Mrs. Tapita Zizamle. I am a Departmental Delegate for Social Affairs in Diamaré. I also used to be the contact person for the Inclusive Education Project. Inclusive education began in the division of Diamaré in 2017 with 2 inclusive schools, namely the Inclusive School of Domayo and the Inclusive School of Funangue. We noticed that there were not many girls with disabilities enrolled in these inclusive schools. We also noticed that in each of these inclusive schools, there was a Students' Mothers Association. We approached these associations in order to discuss the lack of involvement of girls with disabilities in these schools. We carried out training courses on the importance of educating young girls with disabilities. Several types of training were provided to the Students' Mothers Associations in both of these schools. One particular focus was how to make provisions for young people with disabilities in inclusive schools. Thanks to these training sessions, the students' mothers were able to raise awareness among the families, either by going door to door or at neighbourhood meetings. This is how we started to see changes in these schools at the start of the next school year. We noticed that there are now more girls with disabilities enrolled in these inclusive schools. And again, thanks to the presence of these associations in these schools, we have continued to run training sessions on a variety of topics. In particular, on the usefulness of the National Disability Card and all the other policies on the rights of people with disabilities. The mothers of daughters with disabilities learned about the necessity of having a national disability card. We gave them a list of the documents they needed to obtain their national disability cards. Now, all of these girls have their national disability cards. Nowadays, we meet girls who are enrolled in schools but are no longer required to pay the school's registration fees. We also worked on making the mothers aware of micro-projects that are available to these young girls. Thanks to this advocacy, these girls' specific needs could be provided for. In particular, hygiene kits were supplied to these young girls with disabilities. Again, Thanks to these awareness programs, we can see today that there has been a change in behaviour towards these young girls with disabilities. The parents and the families have been made aware through word of mouth that their children, and in particular their daughters with disabilities, can be enrolled in these inclusive schools. Even if these children are not enrolled into inclusive schools, they've been made more aware that they can enroll their children in regular schools that are closer to their homes. Today, all of these children have their national disability cards and are enjoying the benefits that come with them. However, at some point, the whole world was hit by the pandemic that we all know as COVID-19. The arrival of COVID-19 led to the closure of multiple schools in Cameroon. The far north region was among those affected. However, we did not sit on our hands, provided a training course for the students' mothers on what preventative measures to take. Thanks to this awareness-raising programme and the kits provided by various partners, including Sightsavers, we were able to provide hand-washing kits, as well as sanitising gel, face masks and hand-washing kits adapted to girls with disabilities. It's thanks to all these precautions that classes could be resumed, little by little. And today, all the students have resumed their classes while following these preventative measures. In conclusion, we can say that inclusive education is a process, and we will continue to fight for it. Thanks to all the participants who took part in the process for sharing their stories of change. Specific thanks to the narrator, Tapita Zizamle, and the Sightsavers facilitation team, Jevis Ebon Sakwe, Gustav Guillaume Dongmo Nondong, and Ezekiel Benu.